Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am Christopher with Plan Your Truth, and in today's video we're going to talk a little bit about my weekly planning setup routine in my current classic happy planner stuff. So I have some videos already on my channel where I set up this new planner for the months of May and June. So I will make sure that those are linked for you. But we are kind of using an hourly and a horizontal right now. So I want to talk to you about functionally how my planners are working, or how I'm trying to make them work for me this month and set them up a little bit with you. The issue I'm running into is these are very functional planners for how I intend to use them. And so I don't have a ton of like stickers right now, but I want to come in, and it is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I really love the colors of these florals and some of the good quotes in here. So I thought we could come in and do a little bit of decorating, but mainly talk to you about how I'm using my planners, or I should say trying to use my planners this month to get back into my love of planning functionally. So I want to set this up, and really, my hourly layout is just that. I like to, the weekend before, sit down and map out what my week is going to look like with any timed commitments that I have. I don't actually have a lot this week, so I thought we could start by just literally writing those in. And because really, these planners are functional. That's what it comes down to. I'm experimenting with some junk journaling and memory keeping, and that's where I can be more creative and have fun with stickers and things. But I really need these planners. Patreon Alive. I need these planners to just be super functional. From 7 to 8 on Tuesday, I have a shift for one of my part-time jobs, but then we also have Disney Springs. That kind of coexists with that. Honestly, time-wise, this is all that I have set up for this week. So we can definitely do a little bit more with some functional stuff. But then what this does for me is it now allows me to sit in and say, okay, for a lot of my jobs are flexible hours wise. So I can sit down and say, okay, for my social media job for my agency, I can do 2 hours on Wednesday, 3 hours on Friday, etc. For Plan Your Truth, I'm going to do videos on this day. I'm going to go to Magic Kingdom and film a video on this day. That's really what this process is for me, kind of time blocking what my week looks like. So let's dive in and do a little bit with some florals just to zhuzh it up a bit. These are just so pretty, but I think they take up too much room. So I'm thinking of just doing more of this vibe. And doing this set. We're talking about mental health a lot this week in my Patreon, or this month, I should say, in my Patreon. So I feel like this is the perfect sticker book to use, honestly, anytime. Mental health matters, so it's important to remind ourselves of that. Gonna white out goals because that's not really what I'm gonna do in this spread. So let's put this right up here, just right on top of the stars. We're just gonna go for it. We'll do a little something down here. We could do a corner. That would be pretty. I'm gonna rip this page out. Don't judge me. It's just a little easier to get the stickers off if I can like hold it exactly where I want to. Perfect. So we'll do that down in this corner. as of right now, I don't really have a good use for these bottom boxes. So we're just kind of going with it, you know? I'm gonna take this big end piece and do that. I don't want it to be completely matching this. So yeah, let's do this. And I do kind of want it at the edge of the page instead of the edge of Sunday. See how here we did in the lines? Over here we're doing outside, just to change it up a little bit. And then I do need some kind of floral element up here, but I think it needs to be a small one. So let me try maybe just, I feel like actually we could make this work. Because it is on clear paper, so we'll be able to see underneath it. So what if we put it right here? Pretty. Okay. We can do a quote or two for sure. I really like this. Self-care is not selfish. Do that down there. Ooh, I like this. Your journey matters. I want a tall one for right here, but I don't love that quote. So let me see what else we have. Just wasn't resonating, you know? Let's try this. Keep showing up even on hard days. Just as a nice little reminder for ourselves there. Be gentle with yourself as you grow. Because again, we don't really have a good use for this bottom space right now, so that's good to take up a little bit of room there. And maybe we'll do a little one here in that blue color. Let's try this. There is hope even when your brain says there is not. And we'll layer that right there. That's cute. And still allows us to be extremely functional on the spread itself. So for our color coding, let's see, I'm gonna do a little bit of a swatch test here so that we can see what colors would be nice. That's maybe a little bit too dull. Let me see if I can grab some other colors. Bear with me here. No, I think I do like the first one we used best. So we're gonna use 1, 2, and oh, I have this one too. What does this look like? That's actually perfect. That is exactly what we want. 1, 2, and then somewhere, I think, oh yes, we have a gray. And so what we're gonna do here is, if I have a spot to do a key, please hold. Let me see if I can move this up here. And then we'll put our key down here. So we'll do one line green, one line gray, and the one line blue. And it's gonna be, I'm gonna do plan your truth / plan your adventures. So it's just like my business. And then this is for all of the stuff that I do for my travel agency and the jobs that I have there. I have an assistant job, I have dining job, I have social media job, so all of that. And then the green will be personal. Okay. So then we'll come in. Patreon Live is obviously for my business. Hub Shift is for my We Do Travel Right stuff with my agency. And then Disney Springs is personal. So that is kind of what I'm going to use. I know I messed it up a little bit there, so we'll see if I care enough to fix it or not. I don't think so. Maybe I'll just, oh, that was the wrong color. Okay, still don't love that. Maybe I'll color it in since it's like a weird thing inside. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about that. Okay, but then I'm gonna come in because my sister's still here, so I have to kind of chat with her. But I need to see, like, I'm gonna drive her to the parks one of these days. I'm going to fill in time for filming, and that'll be the blue color. I'll fill in time for, like, you know, doing my laundry and kind of prepping for the week, probably on Sunday, and that'll be the green color, etc. So this is really just the beginning and doesn't give you a full picture. Eventually I would love to do a video that's like during the pen where it's throughout my week. This is actually on my list to do in the foreseeable future, like very soon, hopefully. And then I can come in and kind of show you exactly what this looks like. I still need to figure out exactly what I'm doing with my week, and we can come back and fill in the rest of the week. Okay, so let's put that off to the side. And in my horizontal, we don't have too much to do, other than I need to date it. This is where my daily to-dos go. So this is where, hold on, let me just write in the dates, hopefully without messing up. So this is where I just come in the day before or the day of and write my to-do list. And I have two different sections. This is personal, and this is my business. And let's do the same thing over here. So that is how I am using. I would prefer it if there weren't these checkboxes, but there are. So these to-dos each day are my personal to-dos, and this is everything to do with my business. So creating content, travel agent stuff, filming, all of the things, admin, businessy stuff. There's a lot there. And we can use the same color code. So this will be my business. And then personal is green. And I will probably do some We Do Travel Right stuff in here as well. That'll just kind of mix in the business areas. I don't have too many, like, I don't write down stuff for that. I usually just do it. So that's why it doesn't need its whole own section. But let's come in and see if we can add a couple florals maybe to make it look pretty. And maybe a quote or two. I don't really want to take up any of the daily line space because I use every inch of that space. but we can do this note section down here. We can do kind of the borders of the page. You know what I'm saying. Let's do one up here. We'll do this nice big, oh, come on, you can do it. There we go. We'll do that right up there, because it doesn't really take up too much of the line space. It's really just this one line, so that will work. Now I do love a visual triangle, so we're gonna do one over here as well. Let's try this one. That should be good. Although I know I love a visual triangle, but it does feel a little bit bare. So I wonder if I want to add a little something right here. Just a little touch of the floral. Let's see if that's enough. We could always come in and add some more. Let's do one of these. I want to do it this one because it's this way. You've got this. And I may even do one of these. Should we do radiate positivity? No, take time to breathe. Let's do this one. Because I just want to balance, you know, we have what we have on one side, I really do want on the other. And Wednesday the 14th, oh no, let's actually do it on Tuesday because I am going to Disney Springs in the evening, right? Yeah, so that I won't have all day to do, so it's okay if I lose a little bit of space for that. And do I want another one? Yeah, we'll do one up here. A reminder to radiate love. That's super cute. And then let's do one of these. Your journey matters. We'll do that there. I know that's a lot down there, but I think I'm okay with it because that's not really space that I need. And let's do this, be gentle with yourself, because that's barely gonna take up any space. And we'll do that. Be gentle with yourself. Cute, just to add a little bit of something. And then you know what we can do is actually come in with these colors. And I want to see if a dot would work. No, I think we'll use this side and just do like a little hash. Just to add a little bit of the color on to this side. Okay, we just did a little bit of coloring, and I think we're in a good spot. And it adds this, I like what this does though. It adds a little bit of color to this page, which is very functional. All of the functional room is still there, but it adds a little bit of color to it, which I appreciate. I do think I want to add a little bit more with the florals. So, bear with me. Like I want this here. We'll do, I feel like I need a big one up top here. to counteract what's happening here. So we are escaping the visual triangle that I originally was thinking we were gonna do on this page. Yeah, nope, not anymore. Now it's just a cluster of florals all over. Do that like that. We'll do these little leftovers over here. Yeah, that side feels more full now, more pretty with the florals. We'll add this one in that little corner. And maybe just a little something something up here. Still think we have plenty of functional space, so this is kind of a happy medium. Okay, I am pleased. Let me know what you guys think. This is the one we really still have some magic to do here. So we will fill this in. I just need to talk to my sister and figure out kind of what else is happening during this time. Although, bear with me a moment here. I think I need to fix this. This is bothering me. This hub shift situation. What I need to do is find a gray box. Let me see if I have anything that would do that. Or what we could do is just come out with our handy dandy friend, the whiteout. It's not gonna be perfect, but you know what? Who needs perfect? Maybe me. Maybe I do. Maybe that's my problem. Hub shift. Let's see how this will go on this whiteout. Sometimes it's not the vibe, but we're gonna try and make it the vibe. All right, I think that looks pretty good. All right, everybody, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy this Kell of a Plan sticker book, my affiliate link is down below. If you're interested in Happy Planner stuff, that affiliate link is down below. But if you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button. And remember to plan your truth so that you can live your truth. Thanks so much.